RTC News, NATO will build further readiness and increase armament along the alliance's eastern flank. This was highlighted by NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg during talks in the Netherlands with Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte and the leaders of Denmark, Poland, Latvia, Romania, Portugal and Belgium ahead of the NATO summit in Madrid at the end of the month. At the meeting in Madrid, we will agree to strengthen our position. Tonight we discussed the need for a stronger frontal presence and readiness to fight with a level of readiness. Higher readiness as well as additional equipment, NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg said on June 14. Secretary-General Stoltenberg, NATO needs to be more prepared. Equipped with more weapons. One NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg, responding to a call by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on June 14 to provide more long-range weapons to the country. Secretary-General Stoltenberg said Kiev should be provided with more heavy weapons but did not provide information. Detail: Ukraine should have more heavy weapons and NATO's allies and partners are already providing heavy weapons, and they are stepping up, Stoltenberg said. Meanwhile, Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte said, there can't be a direct confrontation between NATO and Russian militaries. What needs to be done is to make sure Ukraine can deal with Russia. Kiev has access with all necessary weapons. Recently, speaking after meeting with Finnish President Sauli Niinisto, Mr. Stoltenberg stated that NATO wants to strengthen Ukraine's position at the negotiating table. But he also affirmed that any peace agreement will have an agreement union, including territory. When asked about the applications of Sweden and Finland to join NATO, Secretary-General Stoltenberg said he was seeking consensus to resolve objections from Turkey. After Russia launched a military operation against Ukraine on April 24, NATO has increased its military presence in the Baltic countries. Stoltenberg said NATO will strengthen this military alliance even more when all 30 members meet from June 29 to 30 in Madrid, Spain.